Oh, heavens no. Oh, God.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! Where'd you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Percy! Percy!
Arthur! Arthur, where are you? Arthur! Where'd you go? Arthur!
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Do you know I used real butter in Deirdre's cake? And that was the last of it. If there were an emergency, would you be able to find the doorknob? Or should I tie a bright yellow ribbon on it? Do you know I used real butter in Deirdre's cake? And that was the last of it.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the street...
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Yes. One could read that without a ripple in one's teacup.
How does she know?
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. Nothing wrong with that one. I think we can live with that. Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. Clive Birth Whistle. You're off at the party, aren't you? That little shit! He wants my view! Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of you right now, Clive. Right. I hope I did that right. Whatever happened to you, Prudence? Are you off your joy, Prue? I mean, you too. Just, watching the day go by.
I took my joy. I took my joy. No. Leave me alone. No. Oh, hi.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
You're not having a traditional English 2-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of the C. And I'm sad to say, though I'm developed quite a taste for it, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources. Now, if you were on the Captain Cook ship discovering Australia, Hawaii, you have been strong as well.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Hit it!
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your
Probably
joy.
a bad time to ask for that raise.
You smelled gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time!
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Be a sport at 3 o'clock, won't you? We love your company. And now,
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick. There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off. too.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But they hurt the city.
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Cheer up. Get out.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school. Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet. The bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning. I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you. Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better. They all said he was dim. He wasn't dim. He was just... It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that. Like they couldn't remember their faces. And they couldn't stand remembering them. A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be. A toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be. A water pump. Nice. There's a few more in the Garden District, aren't there? I ought to fill up a canteen or two, shouldn't I? Oh, God. That smells awful in there.
And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once.
A lovely rotten potato. I'm not sure I want to eat it. I suppose I could. Might throw up.
My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact,
Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I... I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing in opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing. For me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
sign that I would survive. Just of all the things.
That's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks. This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy. We had a dog, didn't we? When we were young, before the war. His name was... Stripe. Stripe.
Nice suit.
Thank you. My uncle bought it for me last Christmas.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back for me, I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me In that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I only need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go to a camp of robbers. Maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit. Heavens alive! It's a bloody fortress. They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighbourhood. Or find a cleverer way in. I thought the Garden District was a wilderness of lawless lunatics. Apparently it's just got its own rules. I'd better figure out what the other ones are. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke. Sometimes I wonder, would I even recognise him? He'd be 31 now.
This is for the
Would he
benefit of
recognise
Mr.
me?
Kite. The
Would he
rabbit
want
got
to?
into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message. Look, I really need this. Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick. Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here. I guess I have to take that elevator. Hope no one notices. Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight. In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I can write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. It will leave you there to starve. Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the Parade! Let's see if he can keep blood off that lovely suit, especially his. two-time winner, Danny Defoe!
Bloody hell! Arthur Hastings? I'm sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the O'Corran. I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original? Danny Defoe? You've lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chap some bad dreams. Up to you.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny? And Danny's picked the lethal one. That's cheery.
Hey, some guy, I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up. He's gonna come on strong with that lead pipe. You've got to want to block that. Drop his guard.
It looks like Defoe is down for the count.
Well, it's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance. To have a double or quits.
Oh, afraid to bust a girl? Yeah, take it really easy on us. When you're feet. Bandit.
Head off! King of the Parade!
I want to be here.
Victorious! Arthur, you are free to go! It's been a real pleasure having you over. Catch you later! Let's all wish him well on his journey.
I've got a sinking feeling. Oh God, this on. Oh God. there's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it loose. Might need a jimmy bar. I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell, and his war medals. I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet like. I definitely don't want a crowd. Please don't struggle. Just resting my feet.
We're not bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out. You can't have our bit. I know you, I sniffed you out. You're not my neighbour! Down you go!
Why are we doing this to each other?
You're not the bloody hell, are you? So get out! You're beat!
Can't we work something out? No? think that's everything I had when they jumped me. Go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge. All right, now I just need that power cell.
If you are, well, you're hiding it very well, and bravo for you. Of course, artichokes are basically monstrously large thistles, but you already know about artichokes. This isn't an artichoke. It's not even a thistle. It's a nettle.
There we go. I can find a power cell right there.
In any event, it will make you look and feel rather clever. Then you're going to do one of two things once you've harvested it. You can cook it, or you can dry it. You probably don't like eating your vegetables dry, unless you're a cow, in which case you're hiding it very well. Bravo, you! And do let me know where you live so I can eat you up. Now what you ought to do is cook it as you would cook spinach. In fact, it tastes a great deal like spinach. Did I mention that it's packed with vitamins? Yes, I did. Well, it is. You can also put it in soups and stews. Best leaves are the young, light green ones, but beggars can't be choosers. You can even make it into tea. But everyone knows that.
Motoline, pure resublimated dimotoline. The fuel of the future, now. If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
hear that?
It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
Hello? Anyone out there?
Help! Are you a tourist? You dress like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed? Come in! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return you'll give me your socks.
Well, that's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
You're all right.
Don't go opening people's boxes just because they're not looking, okay?
Ain't it past your bedtime?
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge. A safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here. I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel. This too shall pass, I suppose.
Watch out for the ones with plague. They look sick, but then they suddenly become wild dogs.
Go home! Go to bed! After dark, love. Best to stay out of sight.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mom when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in the tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
Mind the bobbies, it's after dark. Better get indoors.
Have you been sleeping all right?
At least you can drink from the pumps here.
It's stupid being out after dark.
How are you holding up?
You'd be amazed what people throw into the bins.
After dark.
Is it past your bedtime?
At least we have our memories, right?
If you get a cut up here, you better bandage it up. You can get an infection just from a scratch.
Mind the bobbies, it's after dark. After dark.
Better get indoors.
Strange how everyone looks the same. I wonder if that's just a side effect that's stuck. Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Let me see. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.